Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juan Francisco. It's a pleasure and a big honor to be here in London. And I want to share my innovation about an agribusiness tool for farmers. First of all, I want to define myself as a researcher, as a social entrepreneur, but also as a farmer. So as a farmer, I understand with in a broader sense what are the needs and demands of the agriculture in Colombia. At the Colombian Corporation of Agricultural Research, the institution where I work, we have identified that more than 70% of Colombian farmers are not competitive or profitable. Apart from that, we farmers in Colombia are currently facing the challenge of reducing costs due to the free trade agreements that we have recently signed with the United States, also with the European Union. Also, we don't have, and mostly of us, a sense of seeing farming as a business. Why that happened? Because most of them are not well educated, most of them haven't been trained before, and something very critical, more than 50% of Colombian farmers are poor. So I'm glad to introduce My Farm, My Business, an agribusiness financial smartphone application, which farmers will be easily tracking income and expenses, avoiding computer literacy or any other complexity due to computer softwares. So now we are taking advantage of IT solutions for agriculture. So it's important to reach that goal, that right now we have an approach of technology transfer. We are not building capacity. So we want to reach a co-innovation process. So at the technology transfer or Corpo ICA, the institution where I work, we want to do that through several strategies on extension, research, and training. So many institutions are involved in this process. So Corpo ICA is an institution of the Ministry of Agriculture, and many others such as the National Training Service, NGOs, federations, etc. So we are working together for that. So in order to ensure impact, we want to reach 1,000 farmers from this year to 2020. How are we going to reach that? By having the support of different institutions, because we want to build capacity for rural development in Latin America. So I'm here looking for IT software developers, agribusiness consultants, and also grants for NGO and investors. If we want to reach 1,000 farmers, that's not enough, because in Colombia, we are more than 100,000 farmers. So I kindly invite you to work together to improve the productivity of the agriculture in Colombia through IT technologies. Thank you very much.
Peter wants to say something.
Yeah, I sort of same question again. Sales. Tell us more.
Okay, this is a technology transfer strategy. I work as an institution of the public, supported by public funds. So right now it's still in progress.
Yeah.
So what we are doing now is building capacity by teaching like the basic of financial. Then the idea is to start implementing the smartphone application and then continue growing and growing more. Because something which is critical in this process is that our farmers are not well educated. Most of them are illiterate. So most of them don't know how to read or even write. So the idea is to start co-innovate, and co-innovate demand resources, institutions, and many things involved. So that's a process that will take around 5 or more years, but we are very committed to reach that.
And you have the funds to carry on.
Yeah, we are currently funded by the Ministry of Agriculture, and we have $4 million up to 2020.
So what services are you actually putting onto the application for the farmer?
Yeah.
What information will he get? Okay, he's not doing it using language, he's using it doing images, I presume, of some sort.
Yeah.
But what information are you giving to the farmer?
Okay, a critical success factor in my innovation is that it has to be very simple. So basically, we are going to provide a tool in which they can insert income and expenses, and then they can change making decisions, because right now it's paper-based. So the idea is taking advantage of the increasing demand of smartphones in rural areas in Colombia, because that's amazing. Now everyone has a smartphone, even in agricultural sector, so we want to take advantage of that to reach the goal.
Could this work for sheep farmers? And could companies like Cuepa help you produce the educational content?
Absolutely, and I want to thank Leaders in Innovation Fellowship because it's a huge platform for such a kind of networking. So I realized that Jorge would be an interesting partner for working together. So that's amazing.
Thanks a lot, Juan.